Welcome. This is Encounter. I am Stanford Simon. It is a great joy to be with you today as we share great music, great interview, great testimonies, yes, news, and most important, you will know what to do with what you hear. The music, the worship, the prayer, the clarity, the openness, the belonging here on Encounter.
I'm anointed, connected, and protected. I'm untouchable. 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 When the enemy comes like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord will lift me out. When he comes to eat my flesh and put my life to shame, oh, Satan, you go fall, Yakata, hey, you go fall, hey, Satan, you go fall, Yakata, oh, you go fall, hey, Satan, you go fall.
Grenada. Good day to you, wherever you are throughout the length and breadth of this beautiful land, Spice Island. Many of you listening across the Caribbean and the world, welcome to Encounter. I am Pastor Stanford Simon, coming to you live out of Brooklyn, New York, to be exact. I'm telling you, Utica, that's where I am between H and I. And I am just enjoying the luxury of a little cold weather, I must say. Yeah, a little bit too cold for me, but, I'm inside, so I'm enjoying that. If I go outside, you had to cloak up a whole lot. And last night, we're in New Jersey with the Ajamu. He received the Sunshine Award. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, this man, God is blessing him tremendously. As he said to me, Pastor, this year has been a magnificent year. What he afraid of? He said, I don't know. But the reality of it, I get to realize, trusting God is the best thing I've ever done in my life. And I'll be talking to him a little bit, going back and sharing with you a little bit of some of the interviews he did coming up to last Sunday when I spoke with him. But his relationship with God is sound, man, sound. And he shared that last night at the Sunshine Award there in New Jersey. And I uploaded some of the pictures on our Facebook page, so it's there. You can go view it there. But God is so good. I am so happy and delighted to be here with him, and really, really enjoyed the time with his family and sharing the time together. Let me tell you something. The best thing you can ever do with your life is trust God and just give your life to him. Over and over again, I've proven how good God is. Despite my failures, my difficulties I've confronted with, there is nothing more beautiful and more meaningful than a surrendered life to God. So I'm happy and delighted to be able to be here and to share this time with you. Had a very full week. I've been here for the last few days and getting a lot done. Visiting my aunt and my brother and my mother. There's a whole lot of family up here, man. You wonder why I'm not here. Man, I can't take on this Trump country, as they would say. Trump and Kamala and all of those who are having their stuff. Election is due here in the United States, like everybody working on needles here. Persons, the arguments, people trying to stay away from. Everybody just looking forward to seems to go out and vote. And this election is down the middle. You don't know where it would go. And poor folks are saying, man, they can't believe what is happening in America. But that's what's happening in America. What are you going to do? You just have to deal with it, right? I'm just passing through. I'm coming back to Grenada, looking forward to it. Matter of fact, from here, I'm going to Copenhagen. Then I head to Italy. So, I have some bits and pieces to do before I get back home. But I'm heading to Europe on Tuesday. That's how I'll be out. I would not be here for the 5th of November in any form or shape. How are you doing? How have been your week? Did you have a good week? Did you have an exciting week, a boring week, a fulfilling week? And, we at the St. George's Baptist Church, we had a week of prayer and fast when we started our church year. And that went very well, led by Sister Rosie and Pastor Paul. On tomorrow, they're having an intercessory prayer from 6 to 8 for those of you who want to be prayed for. The prayer team will be there. If you're struggling with things, you want somebody to pray with you, every third Monday in the month, they will be there, and that will be available to you. So they're available tomorrow evening from 6 to 8, the intercessory prayer for those of you who want to be prayed for. You have something to share, you're burdened with something. They are there to pray for you and to spend time with you and to listen to you. So you can make the time and go there and spend time being prayed for. And what else is happening? The women, they're having a big thing coming up here, a dinner that happening in December. So, that's something that you could be a part of. We also have the children, the kids club, that's happening every second and fourth Saturday in the month. That happening from 10 to 1 o'clock. And for children between the age of 5 and 15, so you can be a part of that. So there's a lot going on. And then we prepare for All Year's Night service that will be at the Springs Plain Field. A lot of planning going into that. By June this week, the promotion should be out, ads and promoting the event. So you should be seeing much more activity on that on Facebook and other places. But that will be a big thing. We have from 8:30 in the evening. Children, we have a children village for the kids, a place for the children. Bring the children, don't leave them home. Bring them, the entire family. That's what we're trying to create, where they can spend time together and welcome 2025. There'll be food and drinks and popcorn and things on sale. So walk with your money, things to buy. And then there'll be great worship with the St. George's Baptist worship team. And thereafter that, you have the concert happening for after 12. The Ajamu and others from here in Grenada. They'll have their original songs they will be sharing. We asked them to. So they have a lot of original songs. They're very good songs. And the Gospel Association, they're all part and parcel of that with Trevor Bartholomew and all of them. They're Ajamu, Quincy and all of them, their association. So they have some great singers there. They'll be doing some things for us. So we hope to have some dance, some spoken word and different things to share with you. And we promise to have enough fried bakes and fried fish and corn porridge and Tanya log, because last year you finished by the time those folks who went to church and they come, things done, they didn't have much. So we hope to work on that and to fix that this year, and we'll do our best to make sure that when you get there are things for you to eat too. All right, we're looking forward to that. So thank you for being with me. The excitement of ministry is here. Today I want to share with you, have some great music of worship. I have a little story of the Ajamu, the last 2 years, interviews I did with him, cut it into short pieces with some music, so at least you can follow his story as he surrendered his life to God and where his life is now. And thereafter, I have some Christmas music. Christmas music today, boy, sharing with you. And who's going to break the ground for that for us? No other than the Ajamu himself. He has some Christmas music I'll be sharing with you. And then we have a little bit, a little bit of love, reggae. And one of Lovers Rock I'll be sharing with you. That take us through. And then I have the last part of the interview in my third hour with Bishop Harvey, who is the Catholic bishop here in Grenada. The final part of his interview, very interesting interview. I learned so much from him. This is the second time I'm airing his, aired last year, aired, this year. So, personal side. Pastor, I really like to hear, and I thought, okay, fine, I'll air it again for you. And I did that. So the conclusion of that is today. And thereafter, we have today's sermon in our fourth hour, and we end up with some great music we'll share together. So thank you, everybody, for being with me. I'm Pastor Stanford Simon, coming to you live out of Brooklyn, New York. I'm here because the Ajamu received an award, a Sunshine Award in New Jersey last night. It was great. I didn't get home until, almost 2 o'clock, boy. I was late, but, it was good, really, really good. So I'm so thankful to God for the opportunity to be a part and to have spent time with his family. I met his 2 daughters, his wife, his brother. I never met his brother before. I never met his 2 daughters before, the oldest and the youngest. So it was nice to meet them and to talk with them. And, one of them is a doctor. And so, it's really, really great. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to Encounter. It's going to be blessed. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be great. It's going to be magnificent as I share this time to you out of this city, New York, New York.
Inspired by the Bible Experience.
Psalm 25, a Psalm of David.
To you, O Lord, I lift up my soul. Oh my God, I trust in you. Let me not be ashamed. Let not my enemies triumph over me. Indeed, let no one who waits on you be ashamed. Let those be ashamed who deal treacherously without cause. Show me your ways, O Lord. Teach me your paths. Lead me in your truth and teach me, for you are the God of my salvation. On you I wait all the day. Remember, O Lord, your tender mercies and your loving kindnesses, for they are from of old. Do not remember the sins of my youth, nor my transgressions. According to your mercy, remember me, for your goodness' sake, O Lord. Good and upright is the Lord. Therefore he teaches sinners in the way. The humble he guides in justice, and the humble he teaches his way. All the paths of the Lord are mercy and truth to such as keep his covenant and his testimonies. For your name's sake, O Lord, pardon my iniquity, for it is great. Who is the man that fears the Lord? Him shall he teach in the way he chooses. He himself shall dwell in prosperity, and his descendants shall inherit the earth. The secret of the Lord is with those who fear him, and he will show them his covenant. My eyes are ever toward the Lord, for he shall pluck my feet out of the net. Turn yourself to me, and have mercy on me, for I am desolate and afflicted. The troubles of my heart have enlarged. Bring me out of my distresses. Look on my affliction and my pain, and forgive all my sins. Consider my enemies, for they are many, and they hate me with cruel hatred. Keep my soul and deliver me. Let me not be ashamed, for I put my trust in you. Let integrity and uprightness preserve me, for I wait for you. Redeem Israel, O God, out of all their troubles.
The stars are brightly shining, It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, heed the angels' voices, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born, oh, night divine, oh, night divine. I believe, oh, the angels' voices, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, holy night. Great is thy faithfulness, O God, my Father. There is no shadow of turning with thee. Thou changest not, thy compassions, they fail not. And as thou hast been, thou forever wilt be. Oh, great is thy faithfulness, great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies I see. And what I have needed, thy hand hath provided. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me. Say, great is thy faithfulness, Lord. Great is thy faithfulness. Thy morning, thy morning, new mercies I see. And all I have needed, thy hand hath provided. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto.
What a friend we have in Jesus. All our sins and griefs to bear. What a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer. Oh, what peace we often forfeit. Oh, what needless pains we bear. All because we do not carry everything to God in prayer. Have we trials and temptation? Listen to me. Is there trouble everywhere? We should never be discouraged. Just take it to the Lord in prayer. Can we find a friend so faithful who will all our sorrow share? Listen to me. Jesus knows of every weakness. Take it to the Lord in prayer. I say, are we can heavy laden, glad-winged, come out with a world of care. Yeah. Precious Savior is still our refuge. Take it to the Lord in prayer. Do your friends despise and forsake you? Don't worry, children, take it to the Lord in prayer. In His arms you take and see. Take it, you will find our soul is there. What a friend we have in Jesus. I say, all our sins and our griefs to bear. What a privilege it is to carry everything to God in prayer. What a friend we have in Jesus. I say, all our sins and our griefs to bear.
St. George's Baptist Church. Purpose: the channel God chooses to fulfill the needs of humanity. Vision: building communities which become the model for winning people to Christ. Mission, goal: empowering people to enjoy prosperity and fulfillment in life. These are the purpose, vision, and mission of the St. George's Baptist Church.
At Bailey's Funeral Home, we understand the pain and grief you experience when you suffer the loss of a loved one. For years, we have helped thousands of families get through that difficult time by providing professional funeral services to meet their unique needs. Whether your choice is cremation or burial, call us or come into our new facility on the Carenage and meet with our arrangers in a spacious and comfortable environment. Choose from a wide variety of quality coffins and caskets with prices from as low as $1,900. At Bailey's Funeral Home, we believe that no one should feel overwhelmed and anxious about funeral expenses. So when it's time to plan a funeral, join a burial society or make pre-arrangements when service and cost matters. Call Bailey's Funeral Home at 440-2558 or visit us at baileysfuneralhome.org. Bailey's Funeral Home, still providing the perfect tribute any family can afford.
SGBC, a real home for the family, serving the community, providing guidance spiritually, and helping people connect socially.
So if you're feeling down, 'cause situations make you sad, you're free to come and let us praise the Lord, fulfilling the needs of humanity.
St.George's Baptist Church, where people's lives are transformed and communities are built up. No one is left behind.
Fulfilling the needs of humanity.
It's a weekly special at Country Cold Store. Country Cold Store is pleased to announce its special on diced goat meat. Our wholesale original price at $12.35 is now $11.05 per pound, VAT inclusive. Our retail rate originally priced at $15.75 is now $13 per pound, VAT inclusive. This promotion runs from October 16th through October 26, 2024. Remember, it is a special on diced goat meat at Country Cold Store. Call us for more information at 440-3335. 440-3335. Hurry down to Country Cold Store. We are a source of provision for living.
We three kings of Orient are, bearing gifts we traverse afar, field and fountain, moor and mountain, following yonder star. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. Born a king on Bethlehem's plain, gold I bring to crown him again, King forever, ceasing never, over us all to reign. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, to thy perfect light. Have I, King and God and deity nigh, prayer and praising, amen raising, worshiping God on high. Myrrh is mine, its bitter perfume breathes the sign of gathering doom. Sorrowing, sighing, bleeding, dying, sealed in a cold stone tomb. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. Glorious now, behold him arise, King and God and sacrifice. Hallelujah, hallelujah, earth to heaven replies. Star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light, guide us to thy perfect light.
St. George's Baptist Church. Purpose: the channel God chooses to fulfill the needs of humanity. Vision: building communities which become the model for winning people to Christ. Mission, goal: empowering people to enjoy prosperity and fulfillment in life. These are the purpose, vision, and mission of the St. George's Baptist Church.
Country code. The largest distributors of poultry, frozen food, dry goods, they got plenty. The best quality. Country code. Yes, man. For your chicken, beef, pork, and your turkey, any occasion, any function, Country code is your champion. Throughout Grenada, Carrigu, and Pitty-Matic, any bit you want, name it, Country code got it. Mega cold storage facilities, Country code. What's on your barbecue grill for your party? Country code, that's right. And when it's time to feed your family, Country code, meeting your needs since 1969.
At Bailey's Funeral Home, we understand the pain and grief you experience when you suffer the loss of a loved one. For years, we have helped thousands of families get through that difficult time by providing professional funeral services to meet their unique needs. Whether your choice is cremation or burial, call us or come into our new facility on the Carenage and meet with our arrangers in a spacious and comfortable environment. Choose from a wide variety of quality coffins and caskets with prices from as low as $1,900. At Bailey's Funeral Home, we believe that no one should feel overwhelmed and anxious about funeral expenses. So when it's time to plan a funeral, join a burial society or make pre-arrangements when service and cost matters. Call Bailey's Funeral Home at 440-2558 or visit us at baileysfuneralhome.org. Bailey's Funeral Home, still providing the perfect tribute any family can afford.
It's a weekly special at Country Cold Store. Country Cold Store is pleased to announce its special on diced goat meat. Our wholesale original price at $12.35 is now $11.05 per pound, VAT inclusive. Our retail rate originally priced at $15.75 is now $13 per pound, VAT inclusive. This promotion runs from October 16th through October 26, 2024. Remember, it is a special on diced goat meat at Country Cold Store. Call us for more information at 440-3335. 440-3335. Hurry down to Country Cold Store. We are a source of provision for living.
SGBC, a real home for the family, serving the community, providing guidance spiritually, and helping people connect socially.
So if you're feeling down, 'cause situations make you sad, you're free to come and let us praise the Lord, fulfilling the needs of humanity.
SGBC, where people's lives are transformed, communities are built up, no one is left behind.
Fulfilling the needs of humanity.
Hallelujah. Take my hand, Lord. Lead me up now.
I am Pastor Stanford Simon, coming to you live out of Brooklyn, New York. What brought me here? The Ajamu. He received a special award, Sunshine Award, and many other Caribbean artists from Guyana, Jamaica, St. Lucia, Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados. They're all here, and they received special award. And Ajamu was one of those persons. Ajamu was one of those persons. And he's also celebrating 2 years since he got baptized. He got baptized in 2022 on the 16th of October. And so, even with that, and he's just thanking God for it. And so I just want to share some reflection in the past 2 years, some of the interviews I did with him, just a few minutes of it. And within that, and at the end, just sharing for last Sunday his thoughts that he shared. And also just sharing with you the readout from for the award he received last night. I was with him there in New Jersey, and it's really a blessing and a joy, and the reception for him was so magnificent. And so I thank God for him. I thank God for what God is doing in and through his life. So I'm just going to share some thoughts with you now, reflecting in the past 2 years with the man himself, the Ajamu, to present. I do hope as you listen, your life would be blessed and encouraged. I'm Stanford Simon, coming to you live out of Brooklyn, New York. This program comes to you compliments St. George's Baptist Church, Country Cold Store, and Bailey's Funeral Home.
Here I am, like a child. Take me as I am, for my burden is too heavy, for I alone to bear. It's been so long, I've been traveling down this lonely road, with no one to help me carry my heavy load. And I know, that I'm still a child. Yes, I know. And I'm surely gonna need somebody to take my hand. But I'm sure I will write the task. And nothing gonna deprive me of my salvation. So even though the road is so rugged and steep, I'm in for the ride. Because 'cause I know the good shepherd watch over the sheep. So I will cast away my pride, just like the prodigal son. No more will I roam, just like the prodigal son. I'm wounded but I'm coming home, just like the prodigal son. Nowhere else to turn, just like the prodigal son. I'm broken but I'm coming home.
For the people who probably might be, as one friend told me, like Jonah in the belly of the whale, not being sure, certain about himself, want to make the decision, want to take that bold step. Some of my fellow musician calypsonian who feel that they had enough, for all these years of what the life that they had, and they still feel that emptiness. Well, I say, Jesus is the answer. And if you try all of those things, I've been hearing the pastor been saying that, say those songs say, if you try everything and everything fail, try Jesus. Right? So I am saying now, don't be afraid. And this is a message, this is something that I want to say to my fellow artists, my neighbor, my friend who probably sitting on the boundary line and don't even know. You could come with me on Sunday morning, come to church. You know?
Because one of your songs so.
Yeah, come to church on Sunday morning. It's a beautiful thing. Don't be afraid, because the reason why I'm saying this, I've been walking around, being afraid of what I don't know. I said it in a song. I was afraid. But what I'm afraid of, I don't even know what I'm afraid of.
But you're afraid?
I'm afraid, but when I analyze it, what do you think I was afraid of? Well, if I take that step, where is the money going to come from? How I'm going to be able to pay my bills? How I'm going to be able to put gas in my car? And all of those things. The fear
of the unknown.
But it is written, okay? God said that. Look at the birds.
Yeah.
The birds of the air, right? They don't labor and toil. They don't plant no food.
But they eat.
But they eat, and God take care of them. And He says, how much more are you than the birds and the animals? So God will provide. And it's when I came to that conclusion, I realized there's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be afraid of. Surrender. And when you surrender, you gain that inner peace that money cannot buy. No friend cannot give you that.
Wow.
So there's no other way. There is no other way. A lot of people think that they know what your life should be, what is good, what is enjoyable.
Right, yeah.
But there is an inner voice in every man that speaks to you, and I know that voice is speaking to some of you right now. So listen to that voice. And to quote one of my new songs on my new album, make it well with your soul. Because when it's well with your soul, it's well. It's very well.
Everything is well.
Everything is well.
It is well.
Everything is well.
It is well.
It is well with your soul.
It is well. It is well. Jamu, you and I could sit and talk for so long. I mean, because it's just so enjoyable listening to you now. I mean, I sit in here and it's, you feel that sense of joy and just the excitement, too, as you rightly said, about this inner peace you have, and to see it on you, to see you share it, and think about, hey, you would be baptized.
Oh, Pastor, Let me tell you this, I was talking to a friend of mine. I have a good friend in Canada. He's from St. Vincent. His name is Oli Gull. He's a top producer, top musician. We did a lot of work during my career. We toured together. We did a lot of great work together. And he is one of my people, who I call my favorite people in the world.
Right.
And I was talking to him, and I said to him, when I'm thinking about this, it's like, to me, and I've been honest,
right,
like back in the 90s, when I was in the Calypso competition, the excitement, the whole feel, the anticipation, the adrenaline rush. When I think about Sunday, I'm getting baptized. Oh my God!
Yeah. There was an inner feeling in the stomach.
I'm excited.
Right.
I'm excited. There's that excitement. So this is how I feel about this, and I pray that that feeling will not change.
It is a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing.
Your own excitement is
yes. And Pastor, really and truly, as I said, this is the icing on the cake. Mm-hmm. The cake is already baked.
Right.
But this is, I am so happy because now I'm sharing what is happening to me with the world. Mm-hmm. So I'm just declaring that. You know what I mean?
Like it.
Yeah, I'm just declaring that. The cake already baked.
Yeah.
The cake is to eat,
Whoa, Ajamu.
Earthly pleasure was my portion. Through the world I roam. Vanity in all its glory. I was a rolling stone. But a voice from a distance keep calling out to me, saying, son, take my hand and I will set you free. And I know, yes I know, my sins are so many, yes I know, and I'm surely gonna need some help to carry my cross. But I am sure I will win the victory. For Jesus Christ already told me he paid the cost. So even though the road is so rugged and steep, I'm in for the ride. Because I know the good shepherd watch over the sheep. So I will cast away my pride, just like the prodigal son. No more will I roam, just like the prodigal son. I'm wounded but I'm coming home, just like the prodigal son. Nowhere else to do, just like the prodigal son. I'm broken but I'm coming home, and I'm not looking back, I'm not looking back, 'cause I know if I do, yes I know it would be my own fault. I'm not looking back, I'm not looking back, 'cause I'm afraid I may become the pillar of salt.
All these years have been people adore me. You know, so I mean, I could say that because I've seen people reacted in so many ways. Some of them, I wonder if it's normal because of what they see me do, how they enjoy what I'm doing, you know, how I touch them in some way with my music. But then when I look around, I see most of those people, they still live in the same way.
The life has not changed.
The life has not changed. Not in a spiritual sense.
Yes.
You know? So I feel, and I honestly feel, that this is a chance that I got to try and change that. Alright? So what I would like now is to create the kind of music that people would start to say, man, that music make me feel I need Jesus. I need to be, you know,
I need to surrender.
I need to surrender, so to speak, you know. So this is where I'm at now. Wow. And it's not about money, how much money, you know, or the fame.
Right.
I don't care. I don't care if I don't ever have to go on a stage again.
Right.
I care if I make music and make healthy spiritual music. And if my music can be played and it can touch souls and not just people emotion, you know what I mean?
A deeper touch.
A deeper touch, you know? And if it can do so, well, I don't mind if I never even have to go under the bright lights again. You know?
For you, is the music now that you want to create is to impact the lives of people in a very personal way.
Why should I get weary? Tell me, why should I? Why should I? No way. Lord, 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 the Lord is so happy. Oh, yeah.
I know, I'm one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I never used to talk like this before, but I think it's safe for me to talk like that now because this is a conviction. I'm convinced that music is my forte. I was put here on this earth to serve God, love my family, play music, make music. Music, you take away music from me, I don't know. That's a bad idea.
It wouldn't work.
It wouldn't work. You know, and now getting that satisfaction, you know what I mean? I'm feeling like it's like soul food.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the big crowd. You know what I mean? I really enjoyed playing for the big crowd. And mind you, I would still love to play for some big crowd, you know, and I'm looking forward to that. But
in a different way.
And the way I'm feeling now is like you know, like you have a plant, you know, you put down a plant, whether it's a rose or you know, a flower plant. And you keep watering it. And it's like, if you don't get water, it's going to die.
Yeah.
And that's where the words come in for me. And I'm getting the words now in the music that I'm playing.
Wow.
Every week, the leaders,
the worship
leaders, they would send at least a song, at least 10 songs. All or most of those songs that they send in, alright? It's the words.
Yes.
It's the words. It's not party. So my energy is just focus. You know?
Yes.
No, and the words in all different forms. So it can't be too much, you know. I want to read my Bible every day. I want to hear these songs every day. Actually, I'm starting to remember those songs now.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's just a beautiful thing. You know, it's just a beautiful thing.
I'm moving on. Yes, I'm moving on. No, Lord. Oh, God. From the cradle to the grave, little by little, stage by stage. I never get weary. No, I never get weary. Sorrows and laughter, time of fear. Good and bad, I had my share. I never get weary. No, I never get weary. Just like the breeze that blowing high on the mountain top. I can't stay still, I gotta keep moving. Just can't afford to stop. Hey, why should I? Lord, it's so Lord, until my work is over, I'm gonna do the best I can. I'm gonna be up full, brave and strong. Can't let the system hold me down. But when my work is over, that is when I lay me down. For nothing more and nothing less. Till Judge I put my soul to rest. Hey, tell me why should I? Oh, I never get weak. No, I never get trial and crosses in my way. I still gonna find some time to pray. I never get weary. Rasta never get weary. When temptation comes on strong, I've got to face it like a man. I never get weary. No, I never get weary. Cause in this time where pleasure and danger walking side by side, I can't stay still, I gotta keep moving. There ain't no place to hide.
It has been a long journey. From the last time we have spoken here, a lot has happened. 2 years ago, you got baptized. October 16th, this week you would celebrate 2 years. Yes. Since then, how it has been for you on this journey?
Well, I think it should be showing on my face. No, it's been wonderful. I was just proven so wrong about so many things. You know, because I thought I was this smart guy, you know, man, who could have figured things out. What if I didn't do that? What would happen? I thought I had this figured out, you know, but I was wrong. Since a kid, I heard people using the word let go and let God. I never understand what that meant. But since I surrendered my life to Christ, you know, I'm no longer holding the steering wheel. You know, things just happening, and it's just amazing because one would think that trying to step away from the secular, that this would have probably put a damper on my career. But it seems now like the neon lights now start to shine.
But even in giving your life to Christ and doing so, you continue to develop. People begin to accept you despite the change that you have made in your life. And I think that was one of the fear, that because of surrendering to God and the changing of your music, there will be a change of how people perceive you. But that is not so.
No. Well, as a matter of fact, I'm overwhelmed. I feel so good, so blessed, because now it's the other way around. Because for some reason, I think that the way how people have embraced me now is in such a way different from before. I think that I've been shown more respect, you know. The people who are reaching out to me. Now, let me say this. I went to Trinidad last weekend, and from the time I get there and people understand I was there are so many people, the media people, who have been reaching out to me for TV interviews, radio interviews, people talking to me about writing songs for them. This is different, Pastor. It's not like the normal. So I don't know what's going to expect.
Gone to Trinidad many times, and I've been there. But the reception now is different.
Yeah. Trinidad is kind of a second home because, you know, I spent a great part of my Calypso career, you know, performing in the tent in Trinidad. I was a member of the Kitchener's Review for many, many years. And I was always accepted there. But I could tell you now, when I returned there, it was like, where have you been, you know? And the beautiful thing is that on my return, I was not doing the same thing. I was doing something different.
Give Ajamu a round of applause.
Thank you again. Thank you for sharing, and I'm sure the rest of Grenada will be excited, and I wish you God's blessings as we work together.
Thanks for having me. I am very honored that I can share my story and what is happening to me now with my friends, my family, the listeners out there in the world. This is a blessing for me.
You call me because only you know my heart. You know my heart. You call me. Now it's time for a brand new start. Hold me, Jesus, hold me, hold me, hold me. Hold me, Jesus, hold me, hold me, hold me. Hold me, Jesus, hold me, hold me, hold me. Have your way and use me, because I'm born again, again, again. Oh yes, I'm born again, again. Oh Lord, I got sick and tired of running, being afraid of what I don't know. In my sinful state, I was dying slow. Hey, all the bright lights and all the glamour, all the places I used to go, I got no desire to go no more. You call me because only you know my heart. You know my heart. You call me. Now it's time to make that new start. No stopping now. Hold me, Jesus, hold me, hold me, hold me. Hold me, Jesus, hold me, hold me, hold me. Hold me, Jesus, hold me, hold me, hold me. Have your way and use me, because I'm born again, again, again. Another child is born again. Wash out my soul in the water, cleanse up my soul in the water, and make me whole in the water. Oh me Lord, oh me Lord.
As indicated to you, I were at the Sunshine Awards that were held in New Jersey yesterday, and the Sunshine Awards organization announced its awards recipients for 2024, and one of those recipients was the Edson Ajamu Mitchell from Grenada. He represented us well, I must say, and I was happy and delighted to be there with him. And what they wrote, I want to read that for you. And here it is. One of the Caribbean's top entertainers, Ajamu, comes from the island of Grenada, known worldwide for its large variety of spices and purity. Indeed, Ajamu's music reflects the variety of spices and musical art forms prevalent in Grenada and the Caribbean. He is adept in calypso, soca, parang, and reggae. Ajamu is truly a multi-talented entertainer. He began his singing career in 1983. Once he arrived on the calypso scene, fans welcomed his breath of fresh air and dubbed him King Ajamu. The Calypso King of Grenada, the Mighty Sparrow, and Calypso Queen of the World, Calypso Rose, often describe him as a gifted, talented, top-class calypsonian. In fact, The Mighty Sparrow said he reminds him of himself when he started his calypso career. Ajamu won Grenada Calypso Monarch 8 times. He has written, arranged, and produced for several top Grenadian calypsonians. In 1997, he received the Sunshine Award for Male Vocalist of the Year. The Ajamu was featured on many occasions in the Billboard magazine. In 1998, he was recognized by British Queen Elizabeth II with the prestigious title Member of the British Empire, MBE. He is also recognized as a reggae performing artist. His first reggae CD, titled Jah is My King, thrilled audience around the world. That CD was followed by another CD in 2005, titled Living Water. He is now regarded as one of the Caribbean's most recognized cultural ambassadors. He has performed for many sold-out audiences in the United States, Grenada, and Europe. Ajamu will receive the 2024 Dr. Slinger Francisco, the Mighty Sparrow Sunshine Award for his contribution to the performing arts. This is the award the Ajamu received on October 19th, 2024. Congratulations to the man himself, the Kingman, the Ajamu, and his family. It was a pleasure and a joy to attend and be part of that award ceremony in New Jersey, the United States of America.
In this time of wars and confusion, it is clear that nobody knows what is waiting for us behind the doors. Hey, there's no doubt prophecy fulfilling, and the day of judgment is near. Like a thief in the night, you will appear. You call me because only you know my heart. You know my heart. That no start, no turning back. Hold me, Jesus, hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, Jesus, hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, Jesus, hold me, hold me, hold me. Have your way and use me, because I'm born again, again, again. Oh yes, I'm born again, again, again. A son is born again, again, again. Another child is born again.
I am the door, he says, the pathway to salvation. He that enters by me shall go in and out and find pasture. Come to me, all you that are heavy laden, and I will give you rest, says the Lord. Take my yoke upon you, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn it, no, but that the world through him might be saved. For it is by love and for love of humanity that the Father sent his only Son, that the human experience can move from mortality to immortality. Hold fast to the treasure of life. What is that treasure, you ask? It is the precious blood of Jesus Christ. Call upon him today, for whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
Oh, wash out my soul with the water. Yeah, he did that 2 years ago, celebrating this month, and he received the Sunshine Award. That was last night in New Jersey, and I was happy to be there with him, his wife, his 2 daughters, the oldest and the youngest, his brother, his eldest brother. And so it's really a blessing to have shared the time with them as a family and to be part of that. Happy he invited me to come and to be part of that. And we as Grenadians need to be proud of him and his achievement and how he has made Grenada on the music industry to be known across the Caribbean and the world. And as he continued to grow and develop, even in his new relationship with God, and the new song that he's putting out is really making waves across the Caribbean and here in the United States, and people are really excited about his music. And I'm saying, we need to learn to support our own, and I'm so happy that he's doing extremely well. He said to me last night, Pastor, when I look back in the past year, God has really looked after me. I used to worry so much about how my bills would be paid and what would happen. Now I give my life to him, and, I'm no longer singing the music I used to. Where would I? But he said, man, it has been overwhelming in people, invitation he has gotten, the financial support, and all that he has done. God has truly blessed him. And now I'm saying to many of you over there who are thinking and wondering if I should surrender to God or not. Surrender to him. You, Calypsonian, Randy Isaac, all of the scholar, what going on with you, man? All you need to come. God need all you in the kingdom to help spread the message of salvation, man. It's a good thing. Because, in the midst of all of it, there is so much to thank God for. I am Pastor Stanford Simon, coming to you live out of Brooklyn, New York. And I have some Christmas music now I want to share with you. I do hope your life is blessed. Some of them also would be from the man himself, the Ajamu. Welcome again. Remember, Holiest Night Service saved the day, Springs Plainfield. We're looking forward to it. The children village, don't leave the children home. Come with them, bring a blanket. Spread on the playing field. There's lights, and we're going to have a great time together. We're planning for it and really looking forward to it. All right, God's blessing. Let's take a word from our sponsors, Country Cold Store, St. George's Baptist Church, Bailey's Funeral Home. I'm so thankful and grateful for the opportunity they've given to me and shared with me, including the station, as we share this time together. God's richest blessings. It's a weekly special at Country Cold Store. Country Cold Store is pleased to announce its special on diced goat meat. Our wholesale original price at $12.35 is now $11.05 per pound, VAT inclusive. Our retail rate originally priced at $15.75 is now $13 per pound, VAT inclusive. This promotion runs from October 16th through October 26, 2024. Remember, it is a special on diced goat meat at Country Cold Store. Call us for more information at 440-3335. 440-3335. Hurry down to Country Cold Store. We are a source of provision for living.
At Bailey's Funeral Home, we understand the pain and grief you experience when you suffer the loss of a loved one. For years, we have helped thousands of families get through that difficult time by providing professional funeral services to meet their unique needs. Whether your choice is cremation or burial, call us or come into our new facility on the Carenage and meet with our arrangers in a spacious and comfortable environment. Choose from a wide variety of quality coffins and caskets with prices from as low as $1,900. At Bailey's Funeral Home, we believe that no one should feel overwhelmed and anxious about funeral expenses. So when it's time to plan a funeral, join a burial society or make pre-arrangements when service and cost matters. Call Bailey's Funeral Home at 440-2558 or visit us at baileysfuneralhome.org. Bailey's Funeral Home, still providing the perfect tribute any family can afford.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year to you. Wherever you may be, from my heart, sincerely, I'm singing this one for you. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year to you. May the Lord bring you joy, peace and happiness, and may all of your dreams come true. Hey.
on a star and trying to believe that even though it's far, he'll find me Christmas Eve. I guess that Santa's busy, 'cause he's never come around. I think of him when Christmas comes to town. The best time of the year, when everyone comes home with all this Christmas cheer, it's hard to be alone. Putting up the Christmas tree with friends who come around. It's so much fun when Christmas comes to town. Presents for the children, wrapped in red and green. All the things I've heard about, but never really seen. No one will be sleeping on the night of Christmas Eve, hoping Santa's on his way. But never really seen. No one will be sleeping on the night of Christmas Eve, hoping Santa's on his way. When Santa's sleigh bells ring, I listen all around. The herald angels sing, I never hear a sound. Dreams of children, once lost, will all be found. That's all I want when Christmas comes to town. That's all I want when Christmas comes to town.
My name is Barbara McGarrell, and I bring to you another of my poems. It's called The Stars, and it was written in 1994. O little hills both near and far, O sweetest wind that reaches the stars, you whistled loud while on your way, and conquer hearts of men so gay. I see the stars high up above, so bright, so radiant, and so loved, but none can reach the sky so high. Just stop and look as they pass by. When you pitch forth with such delight, a wish was made into the night. You glitter with such brilliance too, to brighten the way of the sky of blue. It's Barbara McGarrell coming to you with another poem called The Stars, another one of God's creations. God bless you.
There are visions, there are memories, there are echoes of love.
St. George's Baptist Church. Purpose: the channel God chooses to fulfill the needs of humanity. Vision: building communities which become the model for winning people to Christ. Mission, goal: empowering people to enjoy prosperity and fulfillment in life. These are the purpose, vision, and mission of the St. George's Baptist Church.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Put him back, right now. London, 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 hey. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Christmas is a time for caring and to give love in each and every way. But it seems to lose its meaning. But think it's a time to break away. Some fail to remember what happened when we were like sheep that got lost. And God sent His only begotten to die for us sins on the cross. And because of the kindness and love that He showed, no man will live forevermore. So let us put back the Christ, put back the Christ, put back the Christ in Christmas. Let us put back the Christ, put back the Christ, put back the Christ in Christmas. Let us be kind to our neighbors. Let us show love to each other. And let's put back the Christ, put back the Christ, put back the Christ in Christmas. La 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 la, oh la. Put him back, put him back, put him back. Hey! While we sing and be happy, we must never fail to remember that holy night when the star shines so bright to guide the wise men came from afar. The angels rejoice and give praises. That night baby Jesus was born. Trumpet was sounded in heaven, and King Herod's night was begun. So in spite all the pleasure, we got to remember it's the birthday of our Savior. So let us put back the Christ, put back the Christ, put back the Christ in Christmas. We must put back the Christ, put back the Christ, put back the Christ in Christmas. Let us join us and sing praises like the angels with loud voices. And let's put back the Christ, put back the Christ, put back the Christ in Christmas. La 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 la, hiya. Put him back, put him back, put him back. All right, sing Hosanna in the highest. Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna. Gentle Jesus is the Christ. So let us all sing praises to the Father. We must never let Satan conquer or mind our body and soul. Remember the love of the Father is precious than silver and gold. So let's renounce sin, let our hearts be clean, and remember what Christmas means. So let us put back the Christ, put back the Christ, put back the Christ in Christmas. I tell you, put back the Christ, put back the Christ, put back the Christ in Christmas. Let us make it something special. Let us keep it so spiritual. We gotta put back the Christ, put back the Christ, put back the Christ in Christmas. I
Put back the Christ, put back the Christ, put back the Christ in the Christmas. That is the Ajamu there, telling us to put back Christ in the Christmas, because so many of us have left him out of our lives, left him out of our home, left him out of our community, and some out of their country. And I do hope that we as a people will think about that even as we think about celebrating Christmas. That is coming in December, as it does every year. But you may think about the things you had to do in the house, the curtains, the painting, the cleaning. I hope you look at your life the same way. You know, those things inside of you need to clean up and sweep out and get rid of. And there's some forgiveness need to happen. Some molding need to happen. You know, some disinfectants need to be, put in certain place in your life. But you cannot do it on your own. You need God. You need God in your life to help you do that. You know, there's some brothers and sisters you're struggling with, a neighbor who stress you all year, and a co-worker who just, want you to lose your job or doing things to just hurt you. There's so much. Husband and wife struggling to pull their lives together. It is never easy, but it's important for you to look at your life and decide what you're going to do, because at some point you need to make a decision about your relationship with God, and that is important. And that's why I really enjoyed the time spent with the Ajamu and his family last night there in New Jersey as he received the Sunshine Award. And we have pictures uploaded on the St. George's Baptist Church Facebook page. But it was a pleasure and a joy to be with him. And as he spoke about his relationship with God, his personal testimony really, and then share a song, man, it's really, really good. I wish him God's blessing, continued strength. Let's continue to give him support and pray for him. And we at the St. George's Baptist Church are standing with him as he continues to grow and develop to become the instrument of change and follow God's leadership and guidance. I am Pastor Stanford Simon, coming to you live out of Brooklyn, New York, to be exact, here on Utica. And thanks to Country Cold Store, St. George's Baptist Church, and Bailey's Funeral Home, and the Kingman, the Ajamu, little bit of Christmas. Listen to what he has to say about that.
Jamming bottle and spoon. Sun it bright like a full moon. Scratch and them boys they joking. Oh boy, it's Christmas. Hey, never, never feeling good. Can't wait, Christmas morning. Parang put me in a happy mood. Can't wait, Christmas morning. I'm feeling to play with me quattro. Can't wait, Christmas morning. Why you feeling so? I want to know. Can't wait, hey, we betting, yes, we betting, girl. It's Christmas time. We jamming, parang, we singing, whoa. It's Christmas time. Come on. Why you having a bottle there, boy? Don't drink that. That will make you drunk. You know you're stupid when you drink rum already. That ain't good for your head, boy. I see what he cast with a hoe and a cutlass, but the eyes red like cherry. It's Christmas time. What is wrong with him? He must be mad or he crazy. The man done drunk already. Oh God, it's Christmas. Yeah, never, never time to parang. Can't wait, Christmas morning. So join the chorus and sing along. Can't wait, Christmas morning. Since last week Friday we betting. Can't wait, Christmas morning. And it's New Year's midnight we stop it. Can't wait, Christmas morning. We betting, yes we betting, girl. It's Christmas time. We jamming, parang, we singing, whoa. It's Christmas time. Hey! Come on! Play the big boy! Hey! Come Sandra, come join the band. Hey! Love where you at? Can't wait, Christmas morning. Where you at? Where you at? Can't wait, Christmas morning. We going on my mommy lyrics. Can't wait, Christmas morning. To eat some hot bread and saltfish. Can't wait, Christmas morning. You know I ain't drinking no liquor. Can't wait, Christmas morning. To get drunk and disrespect me mother. Can't wait, Christmas morning. We betting, yes we betting. Can't wait, Christmas morning. We jamming, parang, we singing. Can't wait, Christmas morning. Watch it, boy. Snap. Put that back on the come.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, everybody, and a bright and prosperous New Year. La da da, la da da, la da da. JJ, Merry Christmas, boy. Yeah.
I ain't got no diamond, no silver and gold, neither no fancy gifts to bring to you. But as a sweet music maker, from my heart and my soul, I compose this one just for you. Even though it may not be a lot, but it's coming straight from my heart. And it don't matter if you're black or white, it will make you feel alright. Hey, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year to you. Wherever you may be, from my heart, sincerely, I'm singing this one for you. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year to you. May the Lord bring you joy, peace and happiness, and may all of your dreams come true. Hey, la 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 la, ja. Zai zai, Merry Christmas, boy. La 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 do. There are many people out there in this world with so much problems on their mind. They ain't got no one to bring them a smile, not even when Christmas time. But just like each and every one, they deserve love and attention. So if you are lonely, sad and blue, these greetings I bring to you. Hey, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, from my heart, sincerely, I'm sending my love to you. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year to you. May the Lord bring you joy, peace and happiness, and may all of your dreams come true. Hey, la 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 la. Smiley, Merry Christmas, boy. La la la. Cha. Ay 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 ay. Now I know my mother, she's somewhere out there. Oh, how I love her so dear. Without your sweet love and attention, I couldn't be the man that I am. Even though was real tribulation, what you did, the very best you can. And today, just because of that, you own a place in my heart. Yeah. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year to you. Wherever you may be, from my heart, sincerely, I'm singing this one for you. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year to you. May the Lord bring you joy, peace and happiness, and may all of your dreams come true. Mommy, may all of your dreams come true. Hey, may all of your dreams come true. Daddy Rudy, may all of your dreams come true. Long life, may all of your dreams come true. May all of your dreams come true. May the good Lord bless you. May all of your dreams come true. May the Father bless you. May all of your dreams come true. May the good Lord bless you. May all of your dreams come true.
That was the Ajamu there. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you. He was awarded last night in New Jersey with the Sunshine Award. Yeah. The Mighty Sparrow, yeah, his award, and it's beautiful, really, really nice. Many artists from across the Caribbean, including Colin Davis was there, from Jamaica, from St. Lucia, from Barbados, from Ghana, from Trinidad, and many more. And it really was a great time as they reflected and listening to it. But he's a gifted musician for sure, and persons across the region recognizes that. And yeah, man, he give us a little, Christmas, so you know now. Yeah, we gone clear, Christmas music start, right? So, you know, Christmas is in the air. And I want you to think about the good things to do to your neighbor and your friend and your co-workers. Not the bad things, you know, it's Christmas. There are some things in your life. Much as you think about cleaning your house and clean the yard and doing all those things and painting over and all that. Think about cleaning out your life and painting up your life and getting it right with God. It's important that you do that. Christmas is around the corner, that we also need to think about how are we cleaning our lives up. Hey, tomorrow evening, the St. George's Baptist Church Prayer Ministry have a session from 6 to 8 p.m. Intercessory prayer for those of you who need prayer and need somebody to talk with. Auntie Rosie and the Prayer Ministry will be there from 6 to 8 p.m. tomorrow evening. Every third Monday of the month, that will be there. They will be there for you to work with you and to pray for you. We also have the prayer retreat happening on the 25th of this month, so you need to register for that. Auntie Rosie, man, she ready, she rolling, she making things happening. And if you want to register for prayer ministry and get ready for that, it is all up and making it happen for you. And I'm telling you, you could go and give her a call and say, Auntie Rosie, want to register for your prayer ministry retreat. Is $50, and that includes lunch. And the number you call is 456-2124. 456-2124. Sister Rose Simon, she's the one in charge of the prayer retreat that's coming up on the 25th of this month at the St. George's Baptist Church. It would be at the new conference room at the St. George's Baptist Church. The number is 456-2124. Yeah, there's a whole lot happening, and you gotta be ready. You gotta know what you want in the midst of it. There's wars and rumors of wars, and even here, I'm here in Brooklyn, boy, everybody like on knife edge and on needles, walking, talking, and concerned that, boy, look like, they don't know where the election gonna go. Trump gonna get back in or Kamala gonna win the election. So everybody on there just speak to persons, and they're concerned. They're concerned what's happening in the country. But the world is in a terrible place. And Pope Francis said, the Americans have to choose between two evils. That's a hard thing, but it's true. Reality of what is. Two extremes. And, nobody willing to sit down and meet in the middle to have a civil discussion. Boy, that's even difficult. Families have been torn apart. Politics is a destructive thing to a family, to countries. And these politicians fuel it with their own personal agendas. And they don't care about people. Most politicians don't care about nobody. All they care about themselves and getting re-elected. It's sad, but that's what the world has become. And you got to know what you want as a person. Let's see. Let me just play a little bit of music for you outside of that. Some nice reggae music to relax you and then to take you home. And we have coming up the final part of the life story of Bishop Clyde Harvey, who is the bishop of the Catholic Church in Grenada. We're playing the final part for you today. We got today's sermon and a whole lot of music all happening here on Encounter. I'm in Brooklyn here. I'm up here because the Ajamu received an award yesterday, last night, and I was there with him. Got home late, but I get up early and make things happen, right? Even now, being here with you today at this time of the day, but I'm enjoying it despite the challenges. I'm ready to go. I'm a soldier, man. I'm a real soldier, you know what I mean? And the Ajamu did very, very well. Alright, we take a bit of reggae music. Let's go with the man himself, Bob Marley. Yeah, one of the men that you want to listen to, right? As a matter of fact, I saw my dear friend Tommy Coyne. He was there with Colin Davis last night in New Jersey. She received an award too there, so it was nice to meet him. I did an interview with him some time ago about Bob Marley. I must find that interview and share with you. It was quite an interesting interview I did with him there. Okay, thanks to Country Gold Stone, St. George's Baptist Church, and Bailey's Funeral Home. The interview coming up with the Bishop from the Catholic Church, the final part of that interview. I am Stanford Simon, live out of Brooklyn, New York.
Enter this arena and fight bold, my friends. adversaries will fight with all their powers. Like Joshua did command the sun to stand still, and Joshua turned the walls of Jericho down at will. We will attain victory, good over evil every time, every time. Now behold, the signs of the time reveal that the prophecies are being fulfilled. And we know all things must be this way, for it's the manifestation of your will. Every day we see and hear a war, and in the midst of all mischief I'm not standing tall. But she must go down, she will go down. Fear not, for this battle must go on. The Armageddon calls, rise all ye soldiers, put on your battlefield attire. Armageddon calls, rise all ye soldiers, arms in arms ready to fire. Armageddon calls, rise all ye soldiers, march with your banner flowing higher.
I'd like to say a pleasant good day to all the folks from Bethel Baptist Church there in Kingston, Jamaica, who are listening here.
Armageddon calls, rise all ye soldiers, we're on the side of the master. Yeah, we hear the lion call, Lion of Judah call, lion die. Yeah, we hear the lion call, Lion of Judah call. Yeah, 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 yeah. We hear the lion call, we got to answer the call. Yeah, yeah. We hear the lion call, we got to answer the call. This says to behold, the signs of the time reveal that the prophecies are being fulfilled. And we know all things must be this way, for it's the manifestation of your will. Every day we see and hear a war, and in the midst of all mischief I'm not standing tall. But she must go down, she will go down. Fret not, for the battle must go on. Fear not, my friend, we're led by the Lion of Judah. And fight bold, my friends, victory belongs to earth's rightful ruler. And know that he won't let us down. He was the crown, every soldier in the field, let your trumpet sound. He won't let us down. He is the crown, every soldier in the field, let your trumpet sound. Armageddon calls, rise all these soldiers, put on your battlefield attire. Armageddon calls, rise all these soldiers, arms in arms ready to fire. Armageddon calls, rise all these soldiers, march with your banner flowing higher.
Morgan Heritage there. Armageddon call, and we look and see what's happening in the world, or what's happening between Israel and Hamas. The United Nations voted, hey, man, we should have a ceasefire. And Israel said, no way, we're not having that. Hamas must be totally destroyed. And that war in the Middle East is just going to spread. That's what it is. Pray God that it do not. But let's keep the Palestinian in our prayers, Israel in our prayers, the world in our prayers as we do so. I cannot leave but playing another song for you. I think there'll be a better time, a better place. The Bible predicts that there's no better coming. But at least I know the relationship with God, there is a better place coming. Coming up, I have the final part of the four-part presentation, the interview I did with Bishop Clyde Harvey. That's coming up all here. I am Stanford Simon, coming to you live out of Jamaica, Montego Bay to be exact. And remember, save the date when the Old Year's Night service, Springs Plain Field with the St. George Baptist Church and the Springs Community of Churches. We're looking forward to that. I'll tell you more about that. It's gonna be great. Save the date. Yes, Old Year's Night, the 31st of December. Let's take a bit more music, and I come back and share with you a word from our sponsors. Thereafter, we have my final discussion with Bishop Clyde Harvey, the Bishop of the Roman Catholic Church here in Grenada, and his life story. All happening right here on Encounter.